Once you get to 11, once you get to the bottom, just nice and easy, roll on the gas and it'll climb right up the other side. Remember, these things may not be Baja ready, but they're definitely off-road capable.
Whoa.
To the right, when you get up here, is the Amanda house. This was the mayor's house in Amanda, but when Mr. Vanderbilt bought up all the properties in the cities and the towns, this was the town of Amanda. The mayor lived there. You'll notice it has a stone foundation. That was very much a luxury back then because most of the houses had dirt floors. That house was built in about the 1870s, and they used it for the ranch hands and the dairy workers up until the mid-1980s. So as we're coming down this hill, I got my cruise, or my downhill descent at 12, and then I'm going to go to the brakes and slow it down to about 10, 8 or 9, somewhere in there, and you're going to feel it step off, and it's going to maintain that speed. Really good feature. If you're in something slippery, whatever the case may be, pro tip, it also works in reverse. If you ever drove up a hill or up someplace and decided, I don't need to be here, you can turn that on and it'll help ease you backwards down the hill. Really, really cool feature. Works in all the modes, not just trail. When you do get to this washout, go across it at an angle. I don't care if you go to the left or to the right, but go at an angle so it doesn't drag the nose of the vehicle. That really works out well out in the real world as well with steep driveways and things like that. And being that this part of the property is not open to the public, this is where we see a lot of animals. This is where we've seen the gray foxes and the bobcats live back here. So kind of keep your eyes peeled and get curious, and they'll come out to try and check us out and see what's happening as we drive by. And again, keep the group nice and tight. Keep nice and close to the vehicle in front of you so you can reference what we're going past. Up ahead is going to be this big old barn. That is where the dairy used to be, along with the outbuilding. Now, the dairy also was up there where the winery is. A lot of that's been repurposed and still running to this day. That barn is well over 100 years old. And now there's no more hills, so go ahead and press that downhill descent button again. It will chime and show you that it is turned off. We're just going to make our way along back here. We're going to go right along the French Broad River here in just a moment. You may have also noticed on the rear window, right by the wiper arm of the car in front of you, there's a little sticker with a picture of a thumbprint on it. That is the Tread Lightly Foundation. You have some information about it in your backpacks.
What is it?
Tread Lightly is a foundation through stewardship and education. They teach people how to leave things better than they found them. They teach them how to use off-road spaces, trails, things like that, use them responsibly so that future generations can continue to use those for a long, long time. Really cool for us is they actually feature our Raptor program on their front page on their website, treadlightly.org. So if you go there and check that out, you'll get to see that.
Where's the bunny and the foxes and the deer? It's a pretty clear picture.
And one more quick little thing here. As we get up here, we're going to make this left to get onto the bridge to go over the French Broad. We're going to go ahead and shift back into normal mode, so 3 clicks to the right. We're going to go be normal for the rest of the drive. Also, up there on your dash to the right of your flasher button is looks like a lunar lander without a nose cone, or it kind of looks like looks like an old-timey camera. So it looks like our gate's not opening here, so I might have to jump over and open it. So you guys just hold tight for a moment. Alright, we may encounter some people here. If we do, no big deal. We'll just slow down our pace, but we're going to work our way along here. You see those white PVC pipe on the side? Those are marking some huge manhole covers. They're 8 to 10 inches high. Do not drive over there. Give them plenty of space. They will do a number on these cars, on these wheels and cars, so stay away from them. They got a biker coming, so we're going to slow way down, reduce our dust nice and slow, and let him pass, or her, excuse me.
Oh, it's the whole... Is that the other people?
And there was a time, folks, when that big fancy bridge wasn't there. When you get up here to make this right, you're going to look to the left. There's going to be a yellow barge. They used to ferry the cows, the machinery, whatever they needed, over here to the house or into the town. So, as you remember, the dairy's on the other side of the river. So the cable is still up here going across. And so they just pulled up here, loaded her up, brought her over.
dust. Willow tree spray.
As we go along here, you're going to see in places, you're going to see signs that say private residence. There are still some of the Vanderbilt family that live here on the property. Some of them are people that are vested in the company or people that need to be here on a moment's notice. There are some of the veterinarians, things like that. So not everybody that works for the state gets to live on it, but the ones that do, that's a pretty awesome perk.
Oh, I didn't even see the horse back there.
And with no one here, we can just roll it as a yield here, folks. Keep coming. This way we don't clog up their intersections.